Hello folks, hopefully a quick one, I'll try, I promise. And camera is in free mode because I need to show you some stuff on my screen. And I ain't set up to do screen capture or anything yet, I need to sort that out, so whatever. And this is more sort of for like posterity and integrity reasons. Because YouTube is acting a bit odd or something, I'm not sure what's going on with that. I'll show you anyway. Yeah, I was watching some videos. One of the channels I follow, a guy out in California called Bill Ballard. Yes, it's really, really hippie stuff if you're not into that kind of stuff. Whatever, just forewarning people. I think you should get into it, but you know, there you go. His channel's called Pearls. Sorry, I'll just check it, make sure I get it right. Pearls 2U, using the number 2 for the 2. It's on my channel page anyway, it's one of the recommended channels, if you go and check it out. He posted a video talking about humanity going through the shift, the changes, etc. And I like the way he describes it. It's very much like myself, talking about the flow of energies and all, like I said, all good hippie stuff. For those people that get stressed by that kind of thing. But yeah, he mentioned the OPPT stuff again. I posted a comment asking him the question I've asked a few other people that support the OPPT thing, simply because I feel it is highly relevant in terms of what's going on with this whole OPPT stuff, the one People's Public Trust. And if you looked at my stuff before, you're probably aware of that particular question. It's a simple question. It's just, who enforces that UCC, the corporate code, the legal structure that the OPPT has utilised to try and bring down that whole legal delusion, corporate structure, etc. And it's a simple question. I should do a separate video about that whole point, that whole question, and the whole OPPT thing. It's been rattling around in my head, certainly today, and has been for a while. Again, if you've watched my other stuff, you're probably aware of that. You're probably fed up of me talking about it, but yeah, I am. So there you go. Anyway, yes, YouTube oddness. I posted that comment question. He did actually post me a reply, which is great, because so far he's the only person who supports the OPPT that has even actually bothered to reply to that question. Now, as it does, you know, you set up your gootoob stuff and you can set it up to send you email notifications. That's how I do a lot of my stuff, because I follow so many different channels. You know, I cannot do that from the YouTube homepage. I can only do that via the email notifications, so I can keep up with all the various uploads that people do. Yeah, so I got email notification of him replying to my comment. I'll show you that now, just quick. If the camera will adjust for the brightness, there you go. Hopefully that's just about readable. As you know, unfortunately, like the email notification never shows you the entire text of the reply or comment or whatever, because it reduces the amount of character space, you know, like a Twitter feed, etc., whatever, limited character space. So as you do, you click on more and it takes you to your gootoob inbox. I bet you this time it'll work now, because of the fact that I've said that. And it's been super slow. gootoob has been ridiculous. So I'll just flick to another. So I've got multiple tabs open because I'm always looking at tons of different stuff. Now this is actually my reply to his reply, because this is what I wanted to point out. So it's not loading now at all. Right, on the actual video, his reply does not appear. Oh, sorry. That's my original comment. His reply does not appear in the way it normally should do, you know, as a reply comment to my comment. It's just not there at all, even though I had the email notification saying that he had posted a reply. So that's a bit odd. You know, what's going on? I can't see his comments, so I can't read the whole thing. So instead I went to my GootooB inbox, and the comment was there at the top of the list. And I opened it and read it, and it shows the whole thing. To paraphrase what he said, he basically said that all the courts use the UCC legal system, legal structure. I'm aware of that. I'm pretty sure most people watching this will be aware of that. And he says he doesn't know of any other way to do this kind of thing. If I know of some other way, please tell him. And that was basically all he said. You know, it wasn't really anything else one way or the other and whatever. So I started writing a reply to that reply, and during the process of me actually doing it, so that still won't load. In the process of me actually doing those two replies, his original reply has disappeared from my GootooB inbox, and it just shows my reply to his reply instead. I can't, let me check again in case it was just delayed from lagging. It doesn't show his or reply on his feed, so I can't see his reply there. So that should be, yeah, so that hasn't updated. And he has got it set to show his comments, so it should be there. I don't know, is this just YouTube creakery? Hi Bill. Yeah. Is this just YouTube creaking, that it's taking a while to do these things, even though it showed my comments there straight away? Or has he removed his own comment for some reason? I don't know. Like I said, this is why I just wanted to record this so it's there. My two, it's just because it was an extended comment. I put it into two separate comments. My reply to his reply was basically just reiterating, like I've said before, when a guy in fancy dress carrying a weapon turns up at your front door and says, you have to give me all your stuff or I'm going to take you to a cage, then waving a piece of paper in their face is going to make no difference whatsoever, unless the actual person, and I shouldn't use the word person because I know all these legal complications, all this word magic, the human being that is wearing that fancy dress, it's whether you make a connection with that human being and they realise the genuine validity of what you're saying to them, that the entire... Really, I should put this in a separate video, shouldn't I? Yeah, anyway. I would just wrap it up there. It's just like, what is going on with GootooB? Is this something odd going on with GootooB? Or is this something odd going on with people who support the OPPT, who, when you ask them a logical question, they don't really want to face it. They don't want to deal with it. They don't know how to answer it. They have no recourse. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not going to run off down any particular rabbit holes of is it this or is it that. I just wanted to make sure I got a recording of, yeah, the oddness with GootooB. Let's just try refreshing the actual video page once more, just to see if anything's come up. Alright, no, still not showing his reply. Shows my replies, but not his. Nothing else back from him in my inbox there, or in my inbox on GootooB. So, yeah. I still haven't finished editing last Thursday's show. I will get it sorted as soon as I can. I've been having to do a fair amount of running around, jumping through hoops, pressing the buttons to get my food pellet. Yeah, I'll be hopefully in college tomorrow for most of the day, all day probably. But yeah, anyway, you don't need to know all that stuff. Yeah, that's it. Just so I've got that recorded. Hopefully it's recorded. And that's 10 minutes just to do something quick and simple. Sorry guys. Yeah, catch you soon. Take care, keep laughing.